Hey there guys, what's up? It's Autobot Mike 18 here with another movie review. Again, another movie review being shot in my car. This isn't even honestly my car. This is my parents' car. I got a lot to explain actually, guys, to be completely honest. But yes, guys, I'm here to film another movie review, and I'm extremely busy, so I do not have the time to shoot it in my normal setup. But anyway, the movie I'm going to be reviewing in this video is the Divergent Series Insurgent. Yeah, I did print out the poster. I'm not going to hold it up for the whole review because I'm limited and I have to hold the camera in one hand. Got to go handheld on this now. But yes, guys, I saw the Divergent Series Insurgent last week when I was on spring break. It was about a week ago since I've seen it. I did not get a chance to post a review, though. I didn't even get a chance to film a review, so I'm back at school now. I'm done with spring break. I was off for a week, and it's Monday, what's today's, April 6th, and I just got out of class a little while ago, and now I have some free time. I got to go do some editing work. I got a lot of work to do, but before I do, I wanted to just shoot this review and get it out of the way, so that's why I'm doing this. And yes, I'm not in my normal car because I actually had a problem with my car this weekend. It broke down this past Easter weekend, and it's at the mechanic right now, so I had to use my parents' car to get to school. Yeah, I'm actually in a different parking lot today, too. Look at that view. That's, yeah, I'm in a different parking lot on campus. I don't know, I wanted to change things up a bit. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm in a car that's much higher up, and you can tell the seats and everything are different. But anyway, let's get into the review. Let's get into my thoughts on the film. I want to try to keep this review brief, because, then again, I've seen the movie a week ago, and I didn't even write down my thoughts right away, so I don't even remember all of it. I saw it on Bargain Tuesday last week at like 10 at night. I was tired, so that didn't help either. So anyway, let's get into my thoughts on the Divergent Series Insurgent, which, by the way, right off the bat, as soon as they announced that they were calling it that, I got really, really pissed. I was like, you don't need to call it the Divergent Series Insurgent, okay? True fans of the books will know what Insurgent is, and any moviegoer who goes to the movies should know what the damn movie is if they read up about the movie. You know, all you have to do in a plot synopsis is say, the sequel to 2014's Divergent. That's it. You don't have to title the movie the Divergent Series Insurgent, okay? Okay, just had to get that mini rant out there. But anyway, the Divergent Series Insurgent is set a couple days after the end of the first Divergent. As we all know, Triss successfully, played by Shailene Woodley, successfully got the better of Kate Winslet and is on the run now with Theo James, who plays Four. I still love that name. And they're on the run now, along with Miles Teller's character and Ansel Elgort's character, who I literally forgot their names because they're... oh well. Yeah, so they're on the run. The head of the district, no, I can't call it the capital. That's the Hunger Games. I don't know what to call him. The head of Erudite, that's it. One of the faction systems is Kate Winslet's character. I think her name is Jeanine. She finds a very mystical, mysterious box that only a Divergent can open. Meanwhile, she had just Triss and all of them had just escaped, so she's pissed about that. But they were looking for this box that only Divergent can open. So now she orders all of her armies to go hunt down all the remaining Divergents so she can get one of them to open this box for her, which will, I guess, solve the problem of Divergents or something, or take care of them in some way. She just wants to, she's just power hungry, okay? Kate Winslet is power hungry in this movie. And Triss, it's up to Triss and Four and Miles Teller and Ansel Elgort to stop her, okay? Yeah, that's the movie, okay? That's the Divergent Series Insurgent. Now, I know it seems like I'm not taking this movie seriously, and I am. First off, I actually do like this poster. Just want to let you know. I think that's actually pretty cool. Anyway, I don't know. I looked at the poster and I said, you know what? I'll give my quick thoughts on this poster, all right? Why not? But yeah, I was looking forward to Insurgent because I had seen Divergent, the first Divergent, in the theaters. I reviewed it for you guys. I even bought the Blu-ray. I had seen it again, not on Blu-ray, but I had seen it again on TV, and it was not as good as the first time I'd seen it, because I remember the first time I'd seen it, I thought it was decent. I liked the first half of the movie, where they're going through training sequences, and then the second half kind of dragged a bit for me, even though most people found it was a little bit exciting. So then I rewatched scenes from Divergent, and I said, it's alright, but it really is very similar to The Hunger Games. And I know people are going to defend it who've read the books. You can't deny that it has a similarity to The Hunger Games. You just can't deny that. And yeah, it does. Factions, districts. Anyway. I'm not going to go on the whole, this is a Hunger Games ripoff spiel. I've already, made my points very clear on how I feel that Insurgent is very similar to, or it's all very similar to The Hunger Games. But I have to say, the Insurgent was slightly better than Divergent. I enjoyed it a little bit more, possibly because it was a little bit more exciting, had a little bit more action, and it was a lot more engaging, I think, than the first one. Because the first one was really just Shailene Woodley training to become part of the faction, and then the whole final climax and the whole final moment where they go to sweep out whatever it was, abnegation, I don't know. It just wasn't that exciting to me. Like, it was all that build-up, all those awesome training scenes, or all those training scenes, which got repetitive after a while. You're like, come on, are you going to move this story along or not? And then it just built up to nothing, and that's why I didn't care for the first Divergent as much. It's still decent, and I still have it on Blu-ray, but I do feel things could have been changed in that movie. This movie, however, is definitely a lot more exciting. It has a lot more action scenes in it. I think that the performances are really solid. I think that the film editing was really good. The movie has a very fast pace to it. It definitely keeps going, and yeah, the action moments were great that were in it. There were a lot of interesting chase scenes. The production design and all that really worked. What still is just faltering for me is honestly the story. It's not, I don't know, it's just, first off, it's not entirely original. That's the first thing. This entire movie, this is the premise of the movie. Kate Winslet is hunting Divergents down so they can open a box. Now, the actual movie is more exciting than that, because they have action scenes in it, her army versus Triss or whatever, but it's just, that's your premise. The whole point is to open a box, and in the final moment, when said box is finally open, I don't know, it didn't do anything for me, It's just like, their whole movie, they're trying to open a box. That's what it breaks down to. That's how I viewed the movie. And other than that, one huge plot point that I've seen been done before countless times, the plot point of somebody being hunted down by somebody else. It's been done in, standard movies and in young adult fiction. Is Jennifer Lawrence not being hunted down by the Capitol and Mockingjay? She is. They want her, and they want all the rebels, okay? The Divergents, Triss and her group, 4 and whatever, they are the rebels, okay? They're trying to rebel against Kate Winslet. How many times in movies have we seen characters get hunted down because they're different? I'm drawing blanks on movies. I really wish I could think of a movie right off the top of my head where that's happened, but I can't right at the moment. But I'm pretty damn sure that it's happened, because it definitely did not feel original or fresh to me. That's ultimately one of the things that bothered me with the movie. Yeah, and for every exciting moment, there was, a slow moment here or there. There were a couple of unbelievable things that happened. There were a couple of really dumb things that happened as well. There's one scene in particular that just really, really got on my nerves. I think it was when Triss was undergoing a test, one of the tests when, I don't know, they want a Divergent to open the box. So Triss is, I'm not going to spoil anything, but she's undergoing these tests, and one of the tests was just, I think it was the last one actually, just looked really dumb on screen. I remember what happened. See, I'm trying to remember everything that happened without spoiling anything, of course, and it's slowly coming back to me. But yeah, the final test that she has to do, tell me you didn't want to crack a smile at that. Come on. So it's like for every good thing that happens in the movie, there's something dumb or something just unoriginal or not fresh that happens for it in its place, and that's what bothered me with the movie. Also, there's way too many characters in this movie. I mean, you have Shailene Woodley, you have Theo James, you have Miles Teller, Ansel Elgort, fine. Kate Winslet, Naomi Watts is in this movie playing Thor's mother. Okay, and she's in the movie in a few scenes, and something happens in the end, and I don't know, it just really came out of nowhere. And that was another thing about me. Way too many characters in this movie, and they really, same thing, my same problem with Mockingjay. So many characters, they didn't focus on enough of them, honestly, and that's how I felt with Insurgent. And then my biggest problem with the movie was the ending. I did not like the ending for two reasons. One, it was one of those endings, oh, we got a sequel coming, let's just blatantly show that we have a sequel coming. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but it's some character does something really quick and unexpected. It cuts to black and cuts to the credits, and I just did not care for the ending. And with what happens in the ending, not only does it feel exactly like the Maze Runner, the ending of the Maze Runner. I don't know if anyone else felt that way. Why am I so white? It's the frickin' sun. Sorry about that, guys. Not only did it feel exactly like the ending of the Maze Runner, which had just come out as well, but what bothered me with the ending is that I don't know why we're getting 2 more movies of Divergent. I know there's another book, but why are they splitting into 2 parts? With the way they ended this movie, it does not feel like we need any more. I honestly think they should have condensed the 3rd book into this movie as well. I don't know, I haven't read the books, but they could have done that and just made 2 movies, because with the way this film ended and the way it looks like the film or the next movie is going to end, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do for the 3rd movie. It feels like the story is over with the way this film ended. The overall story, not the story of this movie, the overall story. It feels like there's nothing left, and I'm really curious to see what they're going to do, and I really hope they don't do something really stupid in the 3rd book and thus in the 3rd movie, because obviously I'll have to go see the 3rd movie, and I hate how they're splitting into 2 parts. God help me. Because, I don't know. What am I going to say? The Insurgent, it's a slight improvement over the first one. First one wasn't as great as I remember it. This one still, it could have been fixed. Things could have been fixed. Things were messy. You know, things were... it had great moments in the movie. Had great action scenes. Well-choreographed fight scenes. Great acting. Shailene Woodley is great. She's a great actress. But it just... it's missing something. It's not fresh. I feel like I've seen it before. The ending really got on my nerves. The whole final act just fell apart for me a little bit. Too many characters. It's all those kinds of problems that took the movie down for me. And because of that, I'm going to give Insurgent a 9. Why did I say 9? A 7.75 out of 10 or a C+. If you saw the first one, you like it. If you're a huge fan of the books, go see it. I think you'll love it. I would assume you would. And then if you didn't like the first movie, you may want to rent this one, because I don't know if you're going to like this one more. I think this one's slightly better, but it's up to you. So maybe as a rental or see it on a cheap night. Nothing to go rush out and see, though. That's how I feel about Insurgent. What's in the box? Come on, Somerset, tell me what's in the box. I could not help but think that as I watched this movie. Every single time Kate Winslet brought up the box, I wanted her to say, what's in the box? If you guys have seen 7, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yes, guys, you'll get the reference. Yes, guys, the Divergent Series Insurgent. Have you seen it? What did you guys think about it? Let me know down below in the comments. Is it better than the first one? Is it not? Is it still more or less the same? Do you think they need to make any more movies? I personally don't. Do you think they could just end it right here? I think they could. What do you guys think? What were your thoughts on the movie? And yeah, thanks for watching my review, guys. Sorry it's a little bit later. I watched this movie last week, and I just got a chance to review it now. But I hope you guys nevertheless still got to enjoy my review. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.